Psychology says people with no friends are often misunderstood. And no, before you panic, that doesn't mean something is wrong with you. You're not broken, you're not antisocial, and you're definitely not failing at life. In many cases, your brain simply didn't sign up for the standard social package. The endless group chats, the forced hangouts, and the let's link up soon messages that everyone knows will never happen. And if you've gone long periods without close friends, there are real psychological reasons behind it. Chances are you'll recognize yourself in at least one of these. You have zero patience for fake energy. Let's be honest, you can spot fake people from a mile away. The forced laughs, the personality switch depending on who's in the room, the smiling to your face while gossiping 5 minutes later behavior. Once your self-awareness hits a certain level, your tolerance for that drops to zero. You'd rather be alone scrolling in silence than sit in a room pretending not to notice the weird energy. You're not rude, you're just allergic to nonsense. Most social circles survive on unspoken rules like don't say what you really think and laugh even when it's not funny, and your brain refuses to play along. Small talk feels like mental torture. How's the weather? What do you do? Yeah, life's crazy. You've had that conversation 1,000 times, and somehow it never goes anywhere. You don't hate people, you hate empty conversations. You want depth, why people behave the way they do, what they're afraid of, and what actually matters when nobody's watching. And because most interactions stay at surface level, you'd rather keep to yourself than force a connection that feels like chewing flavorless gum. Socializing drains you faster than it drains others. For some people, hanging out is energizing. For you, it's like running apps in the background of your brain. You're picking up on tone shifts, micro expressions, and the tension nobody's talking about. So even when you enjoy someone's company, your mind is working overtime. After a while, you don't need another conversation, you need silence. That doesn't mean you hate people, it just means your nervous system needs recovery time. Alone time isn't loneliness for you, it's maintenance. You don't need constant validation. A lot of people stay surrounded by others because they can't sit with themselves. You can. You don't need daily check-ins, constant reassurance, or a full social calendar to feel okay. You think, reflect, and entertain yourself. This level of independence can make you seem distant, but really, you just don't rely on people to fill emotional gaps. Your standards are high because your inner world already feels complete. Your trust comes with a long trial period. At some point, someone disappointed you, maybe betrayed you, maybe showed you who they really were when it mattered. So now you watch before you open up. You listen more than you speak, and you let patterns reveal themselves. People think you're hard to read, but really, you're just careful about who gets access to you. And honestly, that's not trauma, that's learned wisdom. So here's the truth. If you have few or no friends, it doesn't mean you're socially defective. It means your mind prefers quality over noise. Some people are wired to have big circles, while others are wired to have meaningful ones, even if it takes longer to find them. And sometimes the people with the strongest minds walk alone for a while, not because they can't connect, but because they refuse to connect shallowly. If this felt uncomfortably accurate, you're exactly who this channel is for. So subscribe, because the next video might explain another part of you that's been misunderstood your entire life.